Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name's Mackenzie.
Hi, I'm Dawn.
Hi, Dawn. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
I'm so glad we were able to get you in here today on such short notice.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they probably went over a few things with you in the front office, but I just wanted to reiterate our confidentiality. So whatever we talk about today is going to be between just the two of us, which is me concerned about you harming someone else or harming yourself. That's going to be the only time when I'm required to let someone know about that, just get that straightened out. And I just wanted to have you be aware of that. But other than that, everything that we talk about is just going to be between the two of us. So,
Okay.
does that sound good to you?
That sounds fine.
Awesome. So I know that you called about concerns with your son. So do you mind to just tell me a little bit more about what brought you in here today specifically?
Well, I know his teacher mentioned a couple of times that that he's been getting into trouble, which is just, I'm sure you hear it all the time, but it really is not typical of him. And she had concerns because his behavior seems to have changed. And his grades have changed a little bit, but not a huge amount. And so I'm just kind of trying to get a handle on what's going on and, what I need to do or if I need to do anything.
Yeah. So it sounds like you're a little bit concerned about his behaviors at school. Do you mind telling me if there's been any changes in behaviors outside of school, such as at home?
Well, at home he's just been really quiet. It seems like he's either really quiet or he gets angry. But, he's a teenage boy and, teenage boys tend to be more like that, I think. But we've been going through a lot and he just doesn't seem to be talking as much as he used to. And so it's hard trying to figure out what's going on with him.
Yeah, so when you say that you've been going through a lot, do you mind to tell me what you mean by that?
Well, we moved since the last school year ended. His dad is no longer living with us, and so he's gone through the transition of not having his dad there. I think he's kind of angry with his dad for not being around. And this school system is just so much bigger that I don't know if he's having a hard time adjusting to school or, if maybe kids are picking on him. Everybody wants to feel like they have a place to fit in.
Yeah. So when you say he's having a hard time adjusting, the school is bigger in size than his old school. Is that what you mean by that?
Yeah, it's bigger in size, and I think and it's also the transition, because he was in elementary school and now he's in middle school, and so it's a different type of environment, and he's moving from class to class, and it's just a lot of change for him. That I know all kids are going through, but I don't know, I can't quite put my finger on it, how much it's the stuff going on at home and how much, it's things with the school. He doesn't really come home talking about any particular kids, and so I don't know if he's really found a buddy or anybody to kind of hang with.
Yeah, so as far as the problems that you've seen at home and with school, how long do you think this has been going on? Just since the move, or what have you noticed as far as how long these behaviors have been changing?
Well, he's been real quiet since we moved. We moved during the summer, and so I was kind of hoping that when he went back to school, he would make some friends. It's hard when you move into a new area, being the new guy, to, be brave and go out there and meet new kids. And I was hoping that once school started, we'd be able to find some activities where he could, get involved. He really likes sports. And so, I don't know. I did notice some things at home, but it just seems to be more. I was hoping school would make it better, and it doesn't seem like it's making it better.
Yeah. So you said that he likes sports, is he currently involved in any extracurricular activities like a sports team, or have you guys found anything like that in the area yet?
He wants to try out for basketball, and so the tryouts are going to be in the next couple of weeks. We kind of moved in too late for him to start with all of the conditioning and stuff for the fall sports, and so he's hoping to try out for basketball. I know that he's been a little bit irritable about it, and I'm thinking he's just concerned about whether or not, with it being a bigger school, what his chances are of making it on the team, and how good are the other kids, and those normal things when you're in a new environment.
Yeah, a new environment can definitely affect how he's feeling, and I know for schools, they have a lot of different kids, especially in the big schools, that are trying to get involved in sports, so I can definitely see where his concerns are coming from with that. And speaking of concerns, it seems like you've brought up a couple different things, so I just want to know what you're hoping to get out of our sessions, and where you're wanting to go with this in order to make progress for him.
Well, I was kind of wondering if there was I was hoping to find out if there was a way to get feedback from his teachers on how he's doing academically and how he's doing in the classroom on somewhat of a regular basis, and still, instead of waiting until something kind of blows up or goes wrong, how can I be encouraging him that if I were to get feedback from school and it said he did really good on a test, I could encourage him with that. Boys are so much harder than girls, because girls, you can ask them a question and they go on and on and on, and sometimes you don't ever make a second question. And boys, it's like, yep, it's a lot of short responses. So if there was some way that I could get some feedback from the school on how he's doing, I think that would help. I was wondering if you knew of any male counselors that would either be in the school or outside that he could maybe meet with to kind of work through some of what's going on.
Yeah, so to start with the school, I think I can help you get in contact, and I can get you some email addresses and some phone numbers if they haven't sent them home already for all of his teachers, and then that way, you guys can keep in constant contact, and you can email them regarding if you have any questions, or I know a lot of our teachers are really open to talking about what they're doing for the week. Sometimes they'll just send parents the weekly update on their child at the end of the week, the weekly, classroom breakdown, so you kind of know what's been going on, because like you mentioned, it sometimes can be hard to get through to boys, and that way maybe if you have a little background of what he was doing in class that week, it can help you guys build more of a conversation off of that.
That would be great.
Yeah, and then as far as a male counselor, we don't have one here at the school, but I do know of a lot of really great adolescent counseling trainings.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're fine. But I do know of a lot of great adolescent counselors here in the area that I think they would be very happy to take him on if he would be willing to go see someone. Do you think that that's something that you could have a conversation with him about, that he would be willing to go talk to someone?
Well, I would like to talk with him and try to encourage him along those lines. I think it would be good for him, not just in having somebody to talk to, but maybe even have kind of a role model.
Yeah.
That he can look up to.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. So you have my number and my email address, correct?
Yes.
So if you get a chance to talk with him and you feel like you might need a little bit of, he might need extra motivation, you can always reach out to me if you think he would be more comfortable. I can get him in here to see me one day, and I can maybe try to talk to him about it. And maybe if I talk to him first, it could help push him in the direction of going to see someone else. Or if you're both comfortable with it, he's always welcome to come talk to me too. So is that something that you know, obviously you go home and talk to him first, but like I said, I'm here to help if you need that additional
Okay, that would be terrific. Does the school have a list of the extracurricular activities on its website?
We do, and I actually think that there's a printed version that I can grab you before you head out.
Okay, that would be terrific.
Awesome. So I will be sure to be in contact with you probably within the next week. Look for an email, and I'll just want to stay updated and make sure everything's running smoothly. And like I said, you can always reach out to me if you have any concerns.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was nice
meeting with you. It was good meeting with you too. Thank you.